First things first, Bull. I'll be honest with you. Over-delivered.
Yeah, it did. I'm hyped.
You lost.
God.
I mean, relax.
Did I? I defined a win on Friday.
But your
and I came
definition
pretty
was
darn close.
erroneous. Go ahead, Wildes.
Mahomes stays unbeaten against Denver. Delivered some magical plays and a handful of interceptions.
Yeah.
Mr. Consistency, has your confidence wavered?
In the Chiefs?
Yes, in the Chiefs.
No. All 6-point wins are not created equal, right? The Cowboys won by 4. Chiefs won by 6. Call that about the same. Very different feels to those games. So if you had told me the Chiefs won this game in back and forth, nip and tuck fashion, that would have concerned me. You tell me the Chiefs were up 27-0 before the game was 90 minutes in, and then got incredibly careless. Mahomes got careless with the football. Then I say, okay, considering the fact that he feels invincible against the Broncos because he is 10-0, and invincible in road divisional games because he is 15-0.
Yeah, fair point.
Maybe he all of a sudden decided, I literally just did a no-look, ring toss pass for a touchdown. I'm going to try some stuff out, knowing that that team couldn't beat him.
Scrimmage.
Now, I will admit this. I am a little frustrated with how the defense played in the second half. I would like the defense to play better. But no, my confidence has not wavered. And before I pass the ball to Greg, I would like, as a point of order, correct some misinformation. Because while Twitter might not do it anymore, on this show, we still correct misinformation.
All right.
Chris Broussard has liked to paint a picture that the Chiefs, all they do is squeak out victories. So I have a question. In the AFC, who leads the conference in double-digit victories? The Chiefs, with 5. In the AFC, is double 10's not enough? Who leads the conference in 15-plus point victories? The Chiefs, with 3. So if they're not blowing enough people out, nobody's blowing enough people out in the AFC. So, yes, yesterday they're up 27-0. They could have put it away earlier. They didn't. No, my confidence
Bring
didn't
some
waver.
sanity to this conversation, please.
I am. No. Like,
No.
lose confidence in the Chiefs because they're up 27-0 in the second quarter, and you pan the bench, and everybody's smiling like, yeah, you going in? You want me to go back in? Okay.
Greg, they don't get it because they never played. We understand.
Look, man, if there is one thing about the Broncos that we get excited about, if we get excited about anything,
It's their defense.
It's their defense.
And we dog
Their
walked them.
defense is real. That is the only thing. And so for them to play a division rival on the road, be up 27-0, and then start to unravel a little bit, how am I concerned? I'm trying to reel you back in. Guys, let's lock back in. We got 4 quarters.
Yeah, and that's hard to do.
When you're beating a team like that, I get it. But no, man, I'm not losing confidence in the Chiefs.
Well, you know what?
Bring some sanity
Thank you.
to the
You
discussion.
tried with Greg, and it was
My
swinging a miss.
gosh. Must be excited.
Dusty, can we hit the music, the banner music? Because while Mahomes might
we have
not
a new
win the MVP, something interesting did happen yesterday. If the banner can release, here it is. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. 28 passing touchdowns allowed this season. It's the most in the NFL.
Wow.
So congratulations. It gets worse, too. We have a full screen to back it up. Here's the Chiefs' passing defense. And I know you might say, well, they will be even better if they try.
Ooh.
No, they're 22nd in yards. They're last.
killing
I
them this
consider
year.
them first. Interceptions 23rd, passer rating 30th. So there's the sanity you were looking for, Broussard. That's why you should be a little bit worried.
Thank you, Wildes.
You're welcome.
I mean, really, because that's what I was going to hit on. And am I worried about Patrick Mahomes? No, he was spectacular. But it's 2 sides of the ball. And notice the teams that give the Chiefs problems. Because Buffalo and Cincinnati, they're 1-5 against them. What do they have? Great quarterbacks. The Chargers play them
Bills
tough.
used to.
They make the Chargers look like a real contender.
The Chargers are
I know they're 0-2. Excellent.
The Chargers are
What's their record,
7-3 this
7-6?
year when they're not playing the Niners or Chiefs. The Chargers are 7-3.
The Chargers have lost to Jacksonville.
Oh, Prince, that was promised.
A week ago, they lost to the Raiders.
What?
And they lost to Seattle. I know Geno Smith's an MVP conversation guy, but I mean, can we stop it with the Chargers are
let's get on
excellent?
to your,
they got an excellent quarterback. Thus, they give the Chiefs problems. So yeah,
your
that's
moral
the concern.
victory. The Broncos, Brew,
I'd love to hear.
it looked solidly
Yes.
okay.
This is
as you predicted. Russ threw 3 touchdowns before leaving the game after taking a hard hit. Are you optimistic moving forward about the Broncos?
Brew, don't feel obligated.
I came on here Friday.
Brew.
He did predict it.
And you asked me, Nick.
You're embarrassing yourself.
You guys asked me what would be a victory for Russell. I had no thoughts that they're going to actually beat Kansas City.
Why not?
Although they came close.
Why not? Why didn't you
And maybe if Russ doesn't get hurt, who knows what would have happened?
You sound like all my uncles. I'm not gonna beat you in the race, but if you don't beat me by a whole lot, then I kind of won.
It's all relative. Relative context matters.
But what's the context?
The context
That the Broncos
is
stink
a team
and
that
Russ is awful?
Yes, they do stink this year.
And Russ has been awful.
Well, Russ has been awful.
Yeah.
But guess what? He wasn't awful against the Chiefs.
Except he threw the pick six that ended the game.
He threw for 3 touchdowns, a season high. I said if he throws for 3 touchdowns, has 0 picks. Now, he did have the one, as you said.
The pick six that ended the game.
Threw for 260 yards. He threw for 247. That would be a W.
Banner.
And here's why I'm optimistic about next year.
Oh, no, you're not. You're not.
I mean,
step
look,
on this racing
I'm not saying he's definitely getting back to the Hall of Fame, future Hall of Fame level. We'll see. But I was really this close to being like, he is washed completely. I don't care who coaches
this
next
close
year.
to being right.
Yeah, well, we'll see, because that was the first game this year he's looked like the old Russ. He ran the football well, had a season-high rushes. Now, maybe it was because they were going against a horrible defense, but he threw the ball well, he ran the ball well, he looked like the old Russ. And when they bring in a new coach, maybe with an offseason of soul-searching, he comes back and he's close to the old Russ.
I like it. I thought that was totally fair. Good cogent analysis by you.
That's what I do.
You know, Russ actually looked good yesterday.
Thank you.
It was his best outing of the year, and he's still terrible.
Yeah.
That was terrible yesterday?
And that offense is still terrible.
That's
like,
well, then how bad are the Chiefs?
I mean, how can I get excited when the game is over in the second quarter?
Exactly.
Like, I can't.
he doesn't play defense.
Nothing. No, but
I can't get excited about that.
Pick six.
That's fair.
They had plenty of opportunities.
It's all relative.
Yeah,
4 touchdowns.
He's been horrible.
Like I said,
that
You're
was a
saying
glimmer of
he's
hope.
a failing high school student who finally got a D on a test. Fine, then that's fine.
But he used to be a great
but to
student,
all
and
of
I
a
know it's
sudden
still
be
in there.
no,
That's what I'm saying.
it's
You know
not.
what?
No.
That's why the bud list.
He used to
exists.
cheat off
Motivating.
Pete Carroll's
Absolutely.
exams, and now Pete Carroll transferred schools.
Coming up next, can Purdy lead the 49ers all the way to the Super Bowl? We discuss next. First things first.
Broncos would kill for Brock
that's
Purdy.
why I said you like my uncles, man. I would have beat you 10 years ago.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.